What is up, Jokesters? It's your big homie Jokesta, back at it with a brand new video. Today we got a brand new lucky draw, and you're probably wondering, okay Jokesta, listen, I see these lucky draws all the time. Is this one worth it? Well, my honest answer after playing with the QXR Secret Santa, I have to be honest, it's quite good. Like, there's some other lucky draws that were like out there and you know they're legendary, and you think about it, you're like, okay, well, it's okay, is it good though? In my honest opinion on this lucky draw, it's actually good. And you know, I've been going through Twitter, I've been seeing a lot of people tweeting about it. The QXR is becoming a little bit too powerful because the range is kind of crazy. That's number one. Number two, the recoil is kind of easy to control, especially that I'm playing on a phone. It tells a lot because on the iPad, when you play on an iPad or tablet, it's so easy to control any gun. You just look like a pro all the time. You know, like you can give an iPad to a 12-year-old and he will be good with that gun. That's just how it is. So on the phone, it's kind of a little bit harder. There's some people say it's easier, but some guns, it depends on the device also. Like it depends on the device, depends on the gun. But with this gun on my phone, it was quite easy to control the recoil. It's also depends on the attachments, of course. But overall, I really enjoyed it. It's actually quite good, and I'm going to show you guys a gameplay with me playing with it. I did so many mistakes, but then again, like I haven't gotten used to the QXR Secret Santa, and there's this new attachment with it as well. It's actually a perk. It's called Enhance Bolt. Now, at first, I picked it up and I was like, oh, it increases the fire rate just a tiny bit. There's some other stuff, you know, maybe there's other like stuff. I'm not sure. You know, we gotta like research the stuff a little bit more. The gun just came out, so I don't really know all the facts on this thing. But from looking at the stats, it just says they increase the fire rate just a tiny bit. And I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. You know, I actually like the gun. The gun looks great. I like the design, but is the gun actually powerful? You know, like a lot of legendary weapons that out there, like let's just bring up one of them, the M4 legendary. You don't see people running with it at all. Nobody really likes playing with the M4, and nobody really likes the legendary on the M4. But that's the thing, like, is this gun going to be like the M4 legendary? No, this gun is going to be more like a Cod legendary. You know how everybody was running around with a legendary Cod for season like 9 or 10 or whatever season that was? Yeah, this is going to be super popular. A lot of pros might, you know, buy this thing because it's actually that good. The range on this thing is incredible. Look at this. I'm shooting this guy from Delhi, or not from Delhi, from tank to Delhi, and it's quite good. It has a crazy range. Now this is, keep in mind, this is my actual first game of playing with the QXR in the Secret Santa skin, and honestly I was so shocked. Like, look at this, I'm actually hitting this guy long distance. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, this feels like the MSMC and the M4 just combined. That's how it feels like. Or like, it's like the HG40 and the MSMC together. This is what it feels like. It's like that good, and I definitely recommend you guys try out the original QXR. And I made a mistake right here. I shouldn't have peeked that guy. I don't know what I was doing. That was so dumb of my play right there. But anyways, yeah, it's my first time playing with this gun at this gameplay, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this out. And I was like, okay, you know, this gun is really interesting. It's very nice. The recoil isn't that crazy. It just depends on your attachments. Now I have some really nice build at the end of the video. So if you guys actually want to see that, just skip over right there and you guys will see a really nice attachments that I'm rocking for this thing. And it is pretty good. It's like, you know, I don't know what it is. It just feels good in my hand, and I'm a really, like, I like playing aggressive. This person literally, you know, like, this is annoying. This is the second time I died to explosives. The first one was mollies, the second is termies, and it's like, really, dude, like, why? You know, this just that bad. Okay, see, this is the range that I'm talking about. It has crazy range. This guy's around the corner. You know, I'm actually happy. Like, I know a lot of people are upset about this, but I'm actually happy about the dead silent. Like, I actually use my headphones more often now, and I'm listening into these footsteps, and I can actually hear everybody. So now a lot of people are using their headphones and they're listening and paying attention to what's around them, and that's kind of great. Honestly, it makes the game a little bit more competitive. But back to the topic about this gun, it's just quite good. Like, it is top number 2 on my list now. I definitely changed up my mind on this gun. It's going to be quite popular among the pros, especially if they're running the legendary QXR, because there's a perk that makes it a little bit faster fire rate, and it's actually quite good. I thought it would be bad, but the faster fire rate is just making the gun way better in general. Now, jump on top of this guy, I made a mistake. I decided to go right after him because he just walked away, and I was like, okay, I'm going to be able to get that free kill. But nope, that didn't work out at all. But anyways, now you guys are probably going to be wondering, okay, Jokesta, can this weapon be like a passive weapon, or is it just going to be aggressive? Well, to be honest, I played high rise in rank with this weapon, and of course my team loses because there's like 3 bottom fraggers and they don't want to play OBJ. So I actually did pretty good. I played really passive. I was on top of the helicopter at one point, and actually at the very bottom, you know, watching mid, and I was picking off players left and right. Sometimes, you know, it would be like 3 kills and then I would die right away because the team was just not helping me out at all. And I was like, okay, I guess this is my life now. And you know, rank is kind of annoying sometimes because you get good teams and then you get really bad teams, and you just like, okay, how do I play with a very bad team? And so you just gotta adapt. You know, you just gotta adapt and just accept your fate at this point. And yeah, that's basically it. So my point is, with the QXR, it is a very good weapon to play passive with. See, like, I'm playing passive, of course I die to this guy or girl using gravity spikes, shoots my body, and like, okay bro, seriously? And I pull out my machine gun. I was like, okay, I'm gonna teach this girl a lesson. And I get bodied anyways. I don't know why I have this death machine on. I mean, I'm doing good, but it's just like, it's not really that good. I'd rather have the Annihilator at this point. But anyways, the point is, yeah, the QXR is actually quite a nice weapon for passive players. If you're very passive and you like to play campy, this weapon does really good job. Now, if you actually play up close, you do a really good job. Range is really good. Like, you can see this gameplay. I'm actually, like, right now I'm gonna play passive. I'm gonna show you guys right here. I played pretty passive, and the range on this thing is incredible. It shoots so quickly. I love that. You know, like, I'm a pretty aggressive guy. I love fast fire rate weapons. I love it. It feels like the QQ9 all over again, and you can tell that this is a pretty nice gun. It also feels like an MSMC, and I'm like just chilling back here. See that? I'm not even bothering pushing up. I know this gun is gonna melt, and I hear this guy's footsteps back there. He's trying to cap A, but that's not gonna happen because he really wants to win. I respect that, but at this point I'm like, nah man, this is my game. And honestly, it's just nobody can really beat you in a gunfight, and I mean that literally. Like, if you have a really bad aim, you probably will still kick anybody's butt with this gun. Like, that's how bad that, you know, it's like, it's, I don't know if it's broken, but I have to say it's definitely overpowered. Like, it's, I don't know what it is, it just feels really good because people can use the DRH, people can use the ASM-10 or the QQ9, and they just can't beat me in this gunfight. Like, I feel very strong with this weapon. Now, again, I'm playing ranked where season 13 just came out maybe a few days ago, and these players might not be at their top performance. I'm not trying to roast them, but they might not be at the top level. And this guy war machining me over there, and I was like, yeah, I'm dipping, bro. But yeah, it's like they might not be at the top level, so I don't know how it is up there yet because the queues are kind of broken. As you guys saw, my queue was up to 100 seconds, and I was like, okay, this thing's taking forever. I want to try this gun out, baby. And yeah, that's my take on this. This gun is quite good. Now, here's the thing. This is the catch, though. In a month, it's gonna get nerfed. So you have a choice. Would you rather buy this gun and play for a whole month and enjoy yourself, or because, you know, it's gonna eventually get nerfed. It's gonna get nerfed in a month from now. So you have a choice. You rather go for it and enjoy your whole month, or just accept it and just move on. You know, that's the thing, you know. So at this point, it's like it's a 50-50. I definitely say pull the trigger, because this is definitely going to be that, you know, the Cordite version of the legendary where everybody really wanted it and then they just never took the opportunity to do it, and then it got really, really good. So that's where I'm at on this thing. I definitely think you guys should pick it up and give it a shot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to slap a like, comment down below, and let me know what you guys actually think. Here's the attachments for the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.